Christmas, a festival of joy, traditions, and celebrations. But how much do we really know about this beloved holiday? Some facts may surprise you. Like in the Czech Republic, where unmarried women toss a shoe over their shoulder for a glimpse into their romantic future. Or in Caracas, Venezuela, where the skies echo with the joyful noise of roller skates as folks glide their way to church. Ever wondered about the tallest Christmas tree? It reached up to the heavens at a whopping 221 feet, right here in the United States in 1950. And then there's a whole country where Kentucky Fried Chicken takes center stage for the Christmas meal. Yes, you heard me right. But the most astounding fact about Christmas is something you'd never guess. Hold tight, because it's coming up soon. You won't want to miss it. What's up, my amazing and curious folks? It's your friend Caesar here, ready to unravel today's mystery. And with me, as always, is the vivacious and insightful Sonia. Are you all set to dive deep into the fascinating world of Christmas trivia?
Hi, everyone. Yes, Cesar Chagas. I'm as excited as everyone else to discover some hidden Christmas treasures.
Awesome. Before we start, remember to subscribe to the Curiosity Wonderland and hit that bell icon. Stay updated so you never miss an episode of our intriguing journey into the world of the unknown. Now, let's get started. Let's start off with some Christmas curiosities from across the globe, folks. Christmas, as we know, is a time of peace, love, and joy, celebrated by many families around the world. But beyond the Christmas tree, the stockings, and the presents, there are some truly unique and fascinating traditions out there.
Hang on, are we talking about things like leaving cookies and milk out for Santa, or more out-of-the-box traditions?
Good question. We're definitely diving deeper here. For instance, let's take a Christmas tradition from the Czech Republic. Picture this. It's Christmas Eve, and an unmarried woman stands with her back to the door of her home.
Wait, she stands with her back to the door?
Exactly. She then throws a shoe over her shoulder without looking back at it. If the shoe lands with the toe pointing toward the door, it's believed she will get married in the upcoming year.
Wow, that's like a festive fortune-telling.
It certainly is. But that's not the only unique tradition. In Caracas, Venezuela, people celebrate Christmas in a truly unique way. Instead of walking to church,
Let me guess, they dance to church?
close but not quite, they roller skate to church.
Roller skate to church? Now that's a Christmas celebration I'd love to join.
Continuing our journey, we move from the rollerblading streets of Caracas, Venezuela, to the festive lanes of Seattle, Washington. Would you believe it if I told you that the tallest Christmas tree was erected there over 70 years ago?
Really? How tall are we talking about?
We're talking about a whopping 221 feet, or 67.3 meters, for our global friends out there.
That's quite a sight to behold. You know, this reminds me of a Christmas from my childhood. My father, bless his heart, was determined to have the tallest Christmas tree in our neighborhood. He even built a wooden stand to give it an extra boost. It didn't come anywhere close to 221 feet, but for a 7-year-old, it certainly felt like it.
Now that's a memory to cherish. But wait till you hear this. The record-breaking tree was a Douglas fir, and it was part of a strange Christmas competition sparked by the apparent claim made by Bellingham, Washington, of having the world's tallest Christmas tree.
Oh, so it was all about city pride and rivalry?
It seems so. But whatever the reason, it surely gave us a record that has been unbeaten to this day. And after all, isn't Christmas about creating lasting memories?
Indeed it is. And speaking of memories, it's time for a quick break. But don't worry, folks, we'll be back with more fascinating Christmas trivia after this. Stay tuned.
All right, let's dive back into it. We've got some intriguing Christmas facts from Japan, and a surprising tidbit about one of the most famous Christmas songs.
I'm all ears. What's the scoop?
Well, in the United States, Christmas tradition often includes an exquisite home-cooked family meal. But in Japan, the Christmas meal of choice is none other than Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You're kidding. KFC for Christmas?
That's right, and it's because that's what they were told Americans did. In the 1970s, Japan was increasing its manufacturing, selling lots of goods to American markets. So it was natural for the Japanese to take an interest in what the average American consumer did, including how they celebrated Christmas.
So it was all a marketing strategy?
Precisely. It was a masterstroke by KFC's marketing team that started a campaign claiming all Americans ate KFC for Christmas. They even invented the party barrel, which became a bestseller. This campaign took off across Japan, and to this day, Christmas packs account for nearly 1/3 of KFC's yearly sales there. Quite a story, right?
Indeed. And what's this about a Christmas song?
Ah, yes. It turns out that the iconic song Jingle Bells was actually meant to be a Thanksgiving song.
Thanksgiving, but it's so synonymous with Christmas.
Exactly. But it was originally written by James Lord Pierpont in 1857 and titled One Horse Open Sleigh. So there you have it, another unexpected twist in the tale of Christmas traditions. Well, we're continuing with our global holiday tour, and our next stop is Catalonia, Spain. But before we get there, let's continue with our Jingle Bells story.
Oh yes, the Thanksgiving song that became a Christmas classic.
Exactly. The song was performed for a Sunday school class on Thanksgiving Day. It was all about family, love, and community. The open sleigh in the song wasn't Santa's sleigh, but inspired by sleigh races that Pierpont had watched in Medford, Massachusetts.
So how did it become a Christmas song?
The children in that Sunday school class loved it so much that they decided to sing it again at Christmas, and for some reason, it just stuck as a Christmas song.
Fascinating. And now what's this about Catalonia?
This is a bit of an unusual tradition, but in Catalonia, it is customary to include a figurine of a defecating man in nativity scenes.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yes, I am. This figure is known as the Kaganer. His presence is not meant to be disrespectful. In fact, the opposite is true. The Kaganer is seen as a symbol of fertility, and his contribution is meant to fertilize the soil, promoting growth and prosperity for the year ahead.
That's probably the most unique Christmas tradition I've heard of so far.
It certainly is. Christmas around the world is full of surprises. Moving on, there's an interesting fact that surfaces every December about Alabama being the first state to declare Christmas a holiday in 1836.
Oh, I think I've seen that one floating around on social media.
Yes, it's a popular tidbit, especially among Alabamians. It's a heartwarming story, but as it turns out, it's not true.
Oh, really?
Yes. Due to the popularity of this claim, the Alabama Department of Archives and History conducted an extensive search into old state records, but found no legal documentation or official announcement that the state ever declared Christmas a holiday before the federal government's decree in 1870.
So it's a case of a myth becoming so widespread that it's accepted as fact. It's a good reminder not to believe everything we read.
Absolutely. Now, let's move up north to Bethel, Maine. In 1999, volunteers there built a snowman named Angus that stood 113 feet and 7 inches tall, beating the previous record held by a group in Japan.
That's impressive. I can't even imagine a snowman that tall. It really puts my childhood snowman building efforts in perspective.
The story doesn't end with Angus, the towering snowman of Bethel, Maine. In 2008, the city came together once again to build Olympia, a snow woman who took a full month to create and stood 122 feet and 1 inch tall.
That's incredible. I love the community spirit involved in these projects.
Indeed, it's a testament to what people can achieve when they come together. Now, let's take our holiday tour to Ukraine, Poland, and Germany, where spiders and their webs make a special appearance during the holidays.
Wait, spiders? As in actual arachnids?
Yes, but don't worry, it's not as creepy as it sounds. According to an old Ukrainian fable, a poor family woke up on Christmas morning to find their tree covered in spider webs. But when the sun rose and touched the webs, they turned into silver and gold, making the family rich.
Wow, that's a unique tradition. So do they use real spider webs now?
No, these days people use cotton, wool, or other materials to represent the webs. Ukrainians even make small Christmas tree ornaments in the shape of a spider and hang them on their trees for good luck in the coming year.
That's a lovely tradition. I guess spiders aren't so bad after all.
Now let's talk about a tradition that's become common worldwide, the use of artificial Christmas trees. Interestingly, the rise of fake Christmas trees was driven by environmental concerns in Germany in the late 19th century.
Really? I always assumed it was a modern convenience thing, not an environmental issue.
It's true. The Germans were worried about deforestation and realized that something had to change. So they started experimenting with fake Christmas trees, and the most popular version turned out to be a tree made of green-dyed goose feathers attached to wire branches.
That's fascinating. But I'm guessing the plastic trees we see today didn't come from Germany.
You're right. In fact, it wasn't until the 1950s, during the economic boom in the United States, that plastic Christmas trees became popular.
And who do we have to thank for that?
It's quite a story. A Jewish man named C. Spiegel, who had been a World War II bomber pilot, was the brains behind the mass-produced fake Christmas tree. So we can say thank you to him for the convenience of our modern Christmas traditions. Well, there you have it, folks. We've journeyed from the Czech Republic, where shoes predict marital status, to Japan, where a fried chicken dinner marks the holiday. We visited the tallest Christmas tree in Washington and the tallest snow creations in Maine. We've learned about the good luck tradition of spider webs on trees in Ukraine, Poland, and Germany, and the environmental move towards artificial trees in the 19th century Germany and post-World War II America.
And who could forget the roller skating Venezuelans and the infamous Kaganer in Catalonia?
Indeed, it's clear that Christmas is not just about the presents and the turkey dinner. It's about traditions that bring communities together, no matter how unique or unexpected. After all, isn't that the real magic of the holiday season?
Well said. And on that note, folks, we'd like to say thank you for joining us for this festive journey. If you've enjoyed these holiday surprises as much as we have, please blast that like button and share your thoughts in the comments section. And don't forget to share this episode with your friends. You never know, you might inspire a new Christmas tradition.
That's right. Thank you all for tuning in, and we wish you a holiday season filled with joy and, of course, a few surprises. Stay curious and keep exploring.
Goodbye, folks, and remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.
And who knows what you'll learn next. Till then, goodbye and happy holidays. Our journey through these fascinating Christmas facts comes from an article titled 10 Festive Facts You Never Knew About Christmas on Listverse, written by Selme Angulo and published on December 25th, 2023. For those of you interested in exploring more, the full URL will be in the episode description. And with that, we're off. Happy holidays, everyone.